Hello, people. Welcome to the Clygro podcast episode 8. Let's get into the video recap section that I normally do because that's what I do. So, of course, last week, I guess, or this week, I don't know how you'd say it, was the 7th anniversary of the Clygro YouTube channel. Can't believe it. Yeah, really, I can. 360 was a while ago. I'm not really the person who's like surprised, like, oh, I can't believe this was like, 9 billion years ago, or can't believe it's insert whenever it is, well, the 21st of May. But yeah, I'm wearing like the most horrible jumper ever. I'm sorry, but it's just really horrible because it's got really, what you have like on a coat. Imagine that, but on like a jumper. So like, if I just move and make like the movement noises, which is a bit annoying. But let's continue on. Let's get to the start. So I did the best Clygro videos from each year. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're wondering, this year's was the iPad Mini video. After that, it's the Clygro YouTube channel history, where I basically just go have a look through the Internet Archive, the Wayback Machine. Great tool, by the way, very useful, and just look at my channel over the time. Unfortunately, I didn't really save my channel page that often until like this year, so it's more or less just mostly this year. But I do have like one from 2017, and then like 2020, and then like two from 2021, I believe. Yeah, so that's sort of what I did on the 16th of May. Then on the 17th, the day after, was Sporkle episode 3, where I named Europe. I failed to name Queen songs. I literally only got like 29, and it's so horrible. I literally was it like 5 of their albums on CD, and yeah, I really struggled. Maybe I do slightly better now because I sort of remembered it from the thing. After that is Time Guess episode 10. We're now finally in the double digits for Time Guesser. Not that surprised, I've just absolutely done it because it's pretty much easy filler content, especially now because it's a lot better now because like they have a lot more images than like when I first started, because there was probably not even 50 images when I started playing, and now there's definitely more than 50, probably, and a lot more, which is so nice. Yeah, I mean, the first one was quite ridiculous, because the image, was like, I literally said, I saw like the tower thing. I was thinking, is that the thing out the outside the White House or whatever in Washington D.C.? But I saw sand. I was like, no, it can't be because there's sand there, which is probably one of the most ridiculous things. But I've sort of said it looks 1920s by the clothes. It was. I put, I think, 27, but it was actually 22. Um, and I put a guess near there. It sort of matched up, and it was like literally just 34 meters off. Ridiculous. Um, Honestly, it's probably one of the funniest things I've ever said. Most ridiculous things. Um, and then after that, Modern Survival episode 10, which more or less was just sort of an filler episode. Well, not filler, more test episode, because I was wondering, like, could I was like, I was watching Tech Over Tea, and guy who was on there, I can't remember which one. Was it the most recent? Or was it the second most recent? One of the Tech Over Tea episodes was talking about stuff and was talking about OBS Blade. And basically, that software is a really cool piece of software because it uses like the WebSockets feature of OBS, and basically, it's just like a controller app for OBS on like your phone, so you can like switch scenes, start recording, all of that without even going into any OBS window, which makes now that I'm using it, it makes it look a lot more professional because I used to have like the what's it called, I just used to hit start, close it as quick as possible and so on. But with OBS Blade, I don't even need to have it like in focus. I can just be in like my Minecraft game, hit start recording, and it'll start. It's amazing. I love it so much. Really useful piece of technology. Useful app. It's on Android and iOS, and I find it funny because like when you try and start recording, like the UI for it is so iOS. It's so weird seeing it on Android. So yeah. And then finally, the most recent video since uploading the last podcast was the Samsung Galaxy S2 Adventures Episode 3, which I cannot remember what I did. Oh yeah, I was showing KDE Connect, and I was showing off ABS Blade, and I was showing off Nebulous because I find that quite a nostalgic game. I sort of associate with Android users, and like back in the good old days of camcord. I really do miss camcord, by the way. I just want to let you know that. But basically, probably should say what camcord is because I've probably I'm not sure if I've actually ever explained it in a video. I've definitely tried and explained it to like people in real life. Um, so basically, camcord was used to be initially. I wasn't in the camcord scene in these days, but it used to be like an alternative, like sort of like a competitor to every play. And now I've got to explain what every play is. It is called every play, right? Basically, every play was like a thing where it was for mobile games essentially, and you could show like record things of the game, um, like record games with it. Sort of like it would hide like the UI bits and so on. So it's sort of like YouTube, but for mobile games. That's probably the best way of saying it. And basically, the it had to be like implemented in like the actual games. I remember Crossy Roads, Geometry Dash. Oh god, what else? Oh, I think Bad Piggies had every play. Um, oh, what else had every play? Oh my god, there was like not a Roblox clone, a Minecraft clone. I think it was Kid Block. Um, oh my god, what else? Basically, it was an altern. Camcord was an alternative to that. I have no experience really with the every play competitor Camcord. So I do definitely have experience with every play, hence why I know what it is. Apparently, it was shut down on 1st of October 2018. Quite sad. I don't really necessarily miss it, but I sort of do miss it. You like maybe you like try to look back on every play. Well, but yeah, basically every play was a thing. Um, oh my god. Oh, it's so annoying. There definitely was more stuff that I played that used every play. It's just I cannot remember it. But yeah, every play was interesting. Oh yeah, like I should also explain the every play story because I've as well because basically I did. Oh, what is it? I can't remember what I did on every play, but it was bannable. I got banned for it. Um, um, and then I used the same username. Like a similar username, like thing, and I like immediately got banned. I think I had my face as the profile picture, and like they recognised and like banned me, which was absolutely hilarious. I think stupid, silly. However, like 2016, 2017, me doing stupid stuff, but I think it was funny. It was funny, and then eventually I just um didn't have an account without my face. Um, and yeah, I imagine bringing back every play. It would be a massive pain because videos are expensive to host, but imagine it though. Just imagine if we play 2.0. I wouldn't mind it. I'd enjoy it. I think there was the BMX game also had every play. I might be wrong. I can't remember what it's called. Um, but yeah, and then yeah, let's move on to Camcord. So Camcord was apparently a competitor to every play essentially. I'm pretty sure that's right. It I think in 2015 it changed to what it was when I was using it. Um, it's really annoying when they use the same name for God's sake and have it be like a quite a different thing. It's still got the mobile games bit. Um, it's just a bit annoying. So eventually, Camcord. For some reason, there doesn't seem to be a Wikipedia page for every play, but there was for Camcord. I think Camcord was actually quite big. Um, but basically, um, when I was on there, which was I joined, I think on like February 2016, I would say. Oh yeah. There's one reason why I do really want Camcord back, and I know a revival's probably not gonna do it. It's gonna be like some what's the word? Like unofficial I forgot the word, but like not by the same person, hence why they don't have like access to the database. But basically, um it was a live streaming service focused on mobile. Yeah, it was 23rd of July 2015. Basically it was a mobile um live streaming platform. There were like a couple games where they did let you play the desktop version, which was really weird. I think Agario was one of them, and then the other was Minecraft, which was really weird back then because Minecraft Java and Minecraft um, Pocket Edition were like very, very different things back then. Now, yeah, they're quite similar, except for one's buggy, got Microsoft accounts pushing in face, microtransaction actions, all that rubbish, and then the others um, it's really poor optimized, desktop only. Well, I mean, you've got PoachApp for launcher now. But yeah, basically, let's just say Camcord was cool. So I did live streaming on there. Um, I got I think about 200 followers on there. I'm not even joking. I say that I could be a bit false memory. There's always false memory in me somewhere, but yeah. Basically, I got like an absurd amount of followers. I want to say like even 300, but I think that was stretching. I'm pretty sure it's like about 200. I really do miss Camcord, by the way. Like really do. Unfortunately, like my channel page hasn't been archived, which really does quite upset me, so I can't even like look at it. And basically, um, you know, the camcorder's shutting down video. That wasn't technically quite the case. Camcorder wasn't shutting down, but they were getting rid of the mobile live streaming feature. And instead of that, they were focusing it on a thing called shots. And basically, it was, you know, like Vine, or if you want to put it in more modern words, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Is Instagram TV still a thing? I don't know because no, isn't it Instagram Reels now? I don't know, but yeah. And then eventually, by looks of it, in 2020, they changed Camcord once again into a completely different thing, for God's sake. And basically, I wish I was just joking. No, it's like some, what is it? Information, according to Wikipedia, sort of an informational site for business, growth, health, lifestyle, etc. Like, what's that? So it was an every play competitor, the mobile live streaming platform. Then it became Vine ripoff clone, and then it became a weird lifestyle website or whatever. Four different things and same name. Like, it hurts my brain that they reused the name that many times for like pretty much completely different things. I mean, I guess three of them were loosely connected by mobile stuff, but then the other one's just completely different. I don't understand what it is. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, why camcord? I I I I miss camcord though. I really do. I do. I want it back. Yeah. Going back to what was the thing that caused me to go back? Oh my god! I'm looking at old screenshots. Oh yeah. Yeah, so also like there were some massive content creators like Gaming with Malt, who has like almost 100,000 followers, and then like Miss Luke 7, I thought it was Mystic 7, but yeah, I think Mystic 7's got like over 1 million subscribers on YouTube's now. But yeah, oh, oh my god, there's a live stream with like 24,000. Yeah, it wasn't small. I don't really remember other people talking about it apart from like, oh yeah, Nick and Knight. I remember Nick and Knight. Oh my god, probably another YouTuber with quite a bit of subscribers, you know. But and then it just became like, you know, a rip-off um thing. I wonder if it's been archived the app. I might be able to, you know, upload versions of it onto, you know, the Internet Archive. I don't actually know. I don't think I've actually ever looked at it. No, it's not archived. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not being fully delisted, and then I think even then you should theoretically be able to. Or maybe I should just look up in the normal Internet Archive, but not in iOS Obscura. Camcord, camcord, camcord. Nope, there's a on here. It's Mystic 7. Maybe that's a typo, but yeah, there's a Mystic thing. So I guess so. but like nothing's actually there. Camcorder just seems to be dead, sad, like completely lost. Well, I'll probably be able to unlose it, but I miss Camcord. What's Coco's 2D? Is it? Oh, it's just like a framework thing. But yeah, I miss Camcord. I miss Camcord. I miss Camcord. Camcord goes. Why Camcord goes? So I'm getting so off topic. Any other channels? Yeah, there were also a lot of like smaller channels. That I remember, like, was it Croyd 7 I would say? Vintan, Ruby Ann. Oh my god, what's the other one? There was another one that I really remember. Oh, Emma Briggs. Yeah, these are all people you've never heard of, and you're probably like, oh my god, who on earth are they? And the answer is, I don't. Well, people. Oh, what's the other one? I remember the other one. Oh my god, I can't think. I've still not gone back to why I've been talking about Camcord, which shows how easily distracted. But also, there's like Camcord goes live, like one of the images popped up. So you've got it's like some event of like people live streaming, but the thing is, like it's like different days, and then like each day's got a different background, like a different game. The only problem is I don't know what the other two of them are. The other one of them's Minecraft, quite clearly, and the other's Clash of Clans. Yeah. Oh, I see a screenshot of the live streaming UI. Not gonna lie, I don't really remember the like channel page bit that much. I definitely do remember the when whilst you're watching the live stream though. But yeah, can we just bring back camcorder for God's sake? Like, please. Like, but yeah. Shall I finally go back to what I was saying? Yeah, so I remember Nebulous being quite a popular game on camcorder. Well, I don't know if it was that popular. More like I just watched it, and it's basically an Agario clone. Um, and I basically really associate it with like Android people because I felt like it. Pretty much most of the people on Camcord were Android people because you were literally just straight up able to record live stream from the actual phone, which is like probably what number one made it really popular, and number two, um, why like where it's like there was like most people on Android, because like on iOS, they didn't really allow live streaming. Now they would because there's like a built-in function of that in iOS. Took them literally 10 years to add it to iOS, literally a screen recorder. But yeah, going back, so basically I associate Nebulous with Android. Um, it's a fun game. It's pretty much literally just like a Gario, but with so many game modes and stuff. It's unfair to actually, I'd say, call it an Agario clone because, as far as I'm aware, Agario is really quite basic compared to Nebulous. Although it's, Neb, it's Nebulous. Nebulous.io, an actual IO game. No, it isn't, which is absolutely ridiculous because it's just a mobile game. But yeah, I think camcorder's just really. I do really miss camcorder if I haven't made that clear enough already. Oh, I've seen like a screenshot, and this UI is like pretty much completely different from what I remember. So this must be like from when it was started. Was that not? No, I think this is actually just a pre-recorded thing. Oh, this is actually before it became live streaming platform. Hence why it looks a bit weird. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the conclusion of me going on with camcord. I just miss camcord. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm, mm. Oh god, I'm looking at their Twitter because they've literally just like abandoned it. It's literally just full of like the Vine era stuff. I need to like scroll back until it goes into the oh, Jesus Christ, they literally posting posted so much stuff in the Vine era. That's what I'm just gonna call it because why not? That's like the most ridiculous thing. Also, I never really got to use the Android app, which was a shame, and I'm really quite sad about that. I don't get why they had to just make their mind up, even before the live stream shut down. It's still the rubbish of the Vine era stuff. I mean, in August 2016, it's still got that. But yeah, just good, the old YouTube app. But shall I just say yeah. Conclusion is I finally found the live stream one. Who's this? Road JB. I don't really remember Road JB's Minecraft Java edition. I remember the thing. But shall I just stop going on about camcord because I think I've made it quite clear. Um, mm, I'm just gonna post a tweet saying I miss camcord. I miss camcord. But yeah. So basically, I miss camcord. Can I think of something else to say? No, I don't think so. Really. But yeah, I'm mostly probably wouldn't care as much if like I didn't have like 200 followers on there, but I did about maybe not exactly, could be false memory, but yeah. So I think I've pretty much stated all you need to know about camcord. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let's do some self promotion bits. So although actually I've got one thing, I've just been constantly listening to Bogus Operandi, which for those unaware is the newest Hive song released about 2 weeks ago. And basically the reason why I just love it. I, the music video is very violent, like literally proper violent. Um, But yeah, I can't believe they finally bothered to make another song after 23 years. Can't believe it. By the way, that's a joke, by the way, just to make it quite clear. It's just really like I only really knew that. Hate to say I told you so before that. Well, I did. I have listened to other songs like Walk, Idiot, Walk, but that's pretty much it. I think you get the point though. So yeah, Bogus Operandi is just so catchy. I love it. It's such a good song. And yeah, they're back after 11 years of not releasing an album. They're finally back. And yeah, also you got like the new Blur album, like the ballad. of Darren, which is probably the most ridiculous name I've ever heard, and I could have never predicted they there'll be a Blur album called The Ballad of Darren. Like the most why? Such a weird name. But yeah. I will probably eventually do a proper video about Camcord. Maybe like actually try and look through the apps, look at screenshots, look at all of that stuff. But yeah. So let's do the self-promotion bits now. So my website is clygro.cc. Got YouTube. If you're here, you're here. It's literally at Clygro for the PeerTube people. But I mean, if you're on PeerTube, there's no point of going to YouTube because YouTube's the worst. It's a worse. No, YouTube is worse. Oh, YouTube is like PeerTube, but worse if you think that, because you've got adverts, you've got stupid UI changes. Although, yeah, there are definitely a lot of features in PeerTube that are missing now. But at the end of the day, I really could just live with PeerTube if it wasn't for, content. But yeah. What else? Yeah, so my PeerTube, by the way, is um like Clygro at diode.zone. I've got an Nakoma. You can follow me on with your mastodons if you want, or your calcs or whatever. My favorite stuff. So that is Clygro at cfoam.space. You've got my pixel fed, which is Instagram but favors for those unaware. Follow me with your mastodons, your pixel feds, your comas, your calcs, your peer tubes, whatever. That is Clygro at pixelfed.social. The only I've still not bothered to post anything apart from one thing when I created it. I will eventually post other stuff, but yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got a Twitter, but who cares? You've seen that tip pretty much. Yeah. Other stuff is on clygro.cc. If you enjoy this, maybe you want to look at stuff on time. But that's it for today, and goodbye, people. Bye.